Hi, this is Josh.
Hey Josh, Jenny Kramer.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So I called about Melinda. I know you're probably super busy. Is that still available?
I think it just sold. I'm not 100% sure. It's actually available like this minute. I just sent back a text. I think it's gonna go, but at the moment it's still available.
Oh, I've been emailing you. I would like to have it. So.
Oh, if you want it, I mean it's yours. I'll send you the contract right now, and if they as soon as that comes in, I'll tell them that they were a little too slow.
All right, cool. Yeah, and then
Okay.
Is there a lockbox on there? I see it's vacant.
There's not a lockbox on there, but the property management company is local because the guy that owned it, he's out of California. So we'll have to get the contract signed and earnest money in, but I can definitely get you in there probably within 2 days tops. I mean, there's no reason there should be any hold up. As soon as we've got all that, I'll have Brandon get on the phone and go grab the key again, or if we have to call the seller to have him authorize another. Obviously, we didn't want to get in the habit of doing that a whole bunch, and that's why we've got to know that we've got a sure thing, but it's not a big deal if we tell him, hey, sorry, we forgot one thing when we were over there the other day. Can we, he'll tell him, yeah, let him in again.
All right, cool. Can you put that contingency in there again, just upon the first, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, I do, because we did a deal. I think we've already done a deal together, right?
Yeah, I think we have in the past. I don't know which one it was, but I think via Montoya. But I don't know. It's been a while.
All right, here's the thing. This house, I know it's clean, so if you back out on me, it'll not be good. But this house is super clean, so as long as you're good.
Okay, yeah, it looks great. So I'm gonna go over there and peek around. You don't care, do you?
No, it's vacant. That's fine. Somebody else was just doing the exact same thing, so that you might run into him. His name was. Hang on, I'll just give it to you because in case you see him, you could see anybody else too. A lot of people drive by and then call me, and I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 voicemails to call back. One of which I just see is you. Sorry.
Yeah, I do want it.
Okay. Yeah, if you want it, will you just, as soon as we hang up here, text me the entity that you want to close it in, and then the best email to send it to you. I will send it right over, and then I'll text you as soon as I hit send it right back to me. I'll sign it at that point to immediately execute it, and then title can send a runner to you if that's easier, and we'll get that in. As soon as that's done, I'll have Brandon call the property management company, and we can figure out how to get you in there.
Okay, I'll send that over right now.
Awesome, good for you. I'm excited. I've got to tell you, I actually even called my accountant this morning, and I was like, dude, am I being an idiot? Do we need to just keep this one? And he was like, I think you do. And I had already sent it. I had it already to go out. I was like, let's just see how it goes. But honestly, I've got so much going on right now that I think probably it's better to just move on. But
all right, awesome. Well, I've been watching and waiting. So excellent. I will send that information to you right now, and then we'll roll.
Awesome. All right.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. I'll talk to you in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we live? Yes, we got the deal. You heard it, right? Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. So now, check up the assignment. You probably heard that in the call. I send it to her, unsigned, text her. That way she does it quick. She sends it back to me, texts me, because she knows until I sign it, I can sell it to somebody else. So I'm putting the onus back on her. Hey, you want this deal? You want this deal? You want this deal? Sign it, immediately send it to me. I'm not going to sign it. And if they say, well, why don't you sign it first or anything like that, or say, hey, can I have a little bit of time? I tell them, no, I need to know this is a done deal because I've got all these other people. Somebody might even be willing to pay more, or somebody's ready to pull the trigger. I can't, it's just my phone's going off the hook here. So everybody's asking me, hey, can I have more time to drive by it? If you want it, you got to go. And what's my train of thought with that? And it positions it to then where you're like, hey, I need you to send it right back to me. So they're like, okay, because they're looking at it, they want the deal, they want to make money on it, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to send this right back to Josh so he doesn't change his mind and sell it to somebody else, because they know they don't have nothing solid until I sign it as well. Then it also, in this assignment here, I'm only going to give her, it's 12:23 right now, I'll give her till 3:30. That gives her 3 hours to get earnest money in. That way, if she dinks around, I've still got 2 hours left of the day to call back all these other people. And I can let her know that. So if we get to 3, it's like, hey, I've got other people that want to send this in. And that does happen once in a while. We'll get people that'll say, yep, we want it. It's not always 100% done at that point. Earnest money is the true factor. So, usually them sending they typically won't sign the contract and then not deposit the earnest money. But what does happen sometimes is that they'll say they want it, you send over the contract, you're waiting, you're like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh, never mind, I decided to pass. That happened once earlier this week. We sold the house still the same day, it was no big deal. But that will happen. So as soon as you want them to sign it immediately, so you've got it done, avoid those people, and then get the earnest money in immediately too, and then it says it's void. So if she doesn't deposit it by 3, now I can do whatever I want again. But it also keeps the urgency on her that in the next 3 hours, I'm going to have a deal locked and loaded with $5,000 non-refundable deal. And I know that deal's not going anywhere. Bada bing, bada boom.